YouTube, what's going on? I have a video here. It's going to be an interesting video. Got some chase cars and some stuff at the end of the video that is super rare that I think would be worth either fast forwarding to or just watching through. Anyways, I sold my Auto World Trans Am to Champion DJK. He's really close to completing the set, and I have a good collection of Auto World, but nowhere near the set. So I let this one go, even though it's a casting I really like. So when I saw it repackaged in a M2 acrylic, I thought, yeah, what the heck? And then I bought it for $1. I talked to the manager and got a deal. So I got the car back, which I'm happy about because, quite honestly, the Auto World Trans Am is so much nicer than the M2 Camaro. Like, really not even comparable in my opinion. So, I'm glad to have this casting again, even though it's not in the correct packaging. That is okay by me. Nice roller. Nothing wrong with it. So that's pretty cool. That worked out pretty well. Wouldn't have mattered if I didn't find this. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But the fact that I did is pretty cool because now I have this is the nicest Trans Am, I think, first generation Trans Am that Auto World has put out, and it's probably the nicest 1:64 scale first gen Trans Am of any diecast brand anywhere. And I'm talking about this particular release and color, because Auto World did another one that was blue that doesn't look nearly as nice. That one might not be a Trans Am though, just a Firebird. But okay, so moving along, I got mad lucky today and found this on the pegs at Walmart. Only one, and that's what's more crazy is that there was only one. So somebody got the other one and actually left one of these, which I could tell you right now, I'm not leaving any of these on the pegs. I will buy every single one that I come across because it's trade bait and it's money. You know, it can be scalped. You can make some money on these. And anybody that hates scalping or cries about scalping, that is how you supplement your hobby. So don't hate on it. Just stop crying about it and put in a little more time. And then you can do the same thing to supplement your hobby. This is sick. This is the first R34 ever put out by Hot Wheels featuring a metal base and rubber tires. First time we've seen it. It took them a long time to do it. It's ridiculous how long it took them to do it. But they did it. They did a really good job too with the detail. Oh no, this lighting is awful. It really is bad. I mean, there is stuff up in the grill, a little GTR logo. Let's see if I can. I don't know if that's showing up, but there is a lot of detail. Now it's just tampo detail, so it's not painted or sculpted or anything like that. It's not like, it's not the same as what a premium casting would have, but it is still really nice. I hate these wheels. These are some of the worst Hot Wheels Real Riders, I think. But overall, it's a really nice looking car. I don't collect Hot Wheels. I actually unloaded my entire entertainment collection as well as the car culture collection. But this will go into my back into my Hot Wheel collection, which isn't much. And that's great. I just lost a chunk of paint off of this car. And I don't know where it came off of. Wow, that's crazy. Big old chunk of paint just came off. It just fell off, and I don't see anywhere on the car where that paint could have been. That's a really nice car, though. Man, they really did a nice job with it. Nice color. That is super nice. Okay. What else do I got? So with the move, I realized I had a couple of cars that I forgot about, and I found them today. They should have already been unpacked, but these two cars are bound for the Carney case. Starting with this awesome Kyosho car. This is the Toyota Corolla AE86 Trueno Sprinter. Really nice car from Kyosho. Very nostalgic, very 1980s, and also very detailed. That's why I love Kyosho. This thing rolls so nice too. So that's a cool car going into the Carney, and then another Kyosho. I was really freaking out about this one. This is one of my favorite Kyosho cars ever, and I couldn't find it, and I forgot I had it, and then it dawned on me today at work, and I'm like, wait a minute, where is that? That should have been unpacked by now. So I went back in today, and it was buried in the bottom of a box, but I did find it. This car is so sick. From the Kyosho Mechanical Doctor. This is the Skyline 2000 GTR, Ken Mary. And it is a beautiful casting. This thing is so nice. It just doesn't get much nicer. Wheels and tires on it. All the little graphics, all the detail on this car. There's a ton of detail. Insert transparent lensed taillights. Yeah, I really like this Skyline. This is one of my favorite Skyline castings of any era, any brand, any scale. This one's up there. So there's that. And then a couple of things. This one's also a really nice roller. I got a package in the mail today from championdjk. And there was a couple of things in it. First of all, there was this 1971 Mercury Montego. Minor paint flaw on the hood. or I mean on the trunk. Got a nice painted blue engine there. These white lightnings are so nice. Oh. You can see just some minor flaws, very, very minor. But I do love these white lightnings with this frosty pearl white. And then the white, it's metal body, metal base with white rubber tires. That just looks so killer. That's another car bound for the carny. So that came in the box from Champion DJK. Now I got out of my Greenlight collection, I brought out this, what's really turning out to be one of my favorite Greenlight castings. They did such a good job on this car. But I wanted to take a look at this car. I know that it's a black car. It doesn't show up very good on my camera. So I'll try to do the best I can with this. So this did not come from Champion DJK today. This is the Greenlight Hollywood 1:64 scale release. Now in the video that I cracked this, some wise ass commented about how this is clickbait and you don't know what you're talking about and Mad Max wasn't a Hollywood movie and blah 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 blah. And obviously that guy didn't have any idea what he was watching. So just to clear that up for everybody, this Mad Max is not a Hollywood movie, okay? However, Greenlight is releasing anything Mad Max related in their Hollywood series. Hence, the Ford Falcon XB Police Interceptor, or V8 Interceptor. Okay? It's part of the Hollywood release. I know it's not a Hollywood movie. I'm not trying to clickbait anybody. I honestly don't want anybody watching my videos that doesn't enjoy them. There's no reason for you to watch if you don't enjoy what you're watching. I'm not trying to clickbait anybody. My titles to my videos are pretty straightforward. So, anyways, I just wanted to take a look at this because the awesomeness that took place today in my mailbox, courtesy of Champion DJK. Check that thing out. Not gonna find this one at your local hobby shop. As beautiful as this is, I think okay, there's a couple of things to mention. First of all, this is a static display. Wheels roll a little bit, the front don't. It's very light, but it's a static display. The details are sick, though. Look at inside the windscreen. On the passenger side there, you've got your little police light. Detail is just amazing. Now, I'm a loose collector, but I can tell you right now, these cars are so delicate, they will be going back into their acrylic. Now, here is where I think Greenlight did a better job. I love these wheels and tires. I think these wheels and tires are a lot nicer than the Greenlight. At least the tires. The Greenlight wheels actually don't look bad. These BF Goodrich radial TAs are dope looking. But where I really think Greenlight did an awesome job is on the back, where you have that, it almost looks like a black leather wrap or some kind of molding in the flat black that wraps around the back of the car. I'm not sure if this car at any point in the movie doesn't have that. I don't know. But the Greenlight is nice because it's real heavy, it's very substantial, it's metal on metal, rubber tires, and it rolls very nice. There's no, it's not a static display. It can be played with as a toy. This one cannot. And you can also tell when you pick these cars up how very delicate they are. So there's the front end. What's your Greenlight here? I mean, I think Greenlight did a great job. There are probably going to be around 10,000 of these, and I think there's only like 150 of those. I know that it was very, very limited production. I don't know the exact number. But I do know it's very, very limited. So, all right. So that, let's pull those aside for a moment. Because along with that V8 Interceptor came this car right here. This car, this casting, and everything about it is so sick. I really wish that Greenlight or Johnny Lightning or somebody like that would put this out. Johnny Lightning usually does a good job with quirky castings like this one. In fact, they have released a couple of castings with this colorway as like unlicensed releases. So you'll have the yellow, red, and blue, but you won't have any of the graphics. The two cars that they did it on was the I think it was like a 1970 Chevelle SS, which was a two-door. And then they did a the other one I think was a AMC AMX. And this particular car here is, shoot, I think it's just a, well, let me see. I don't think that this is the, well, if you guys know, comment below. This is a Ford model that is exclusive, or I shouldn't say it's exclusive to Australia. I don't know if that's the case, but what I can tell you is it's not available in the US. So I think it is just a four-door Ford Falcon. But again, I don't know. (1975) XB Ford Falcon. Well, that's the Interceptor, so I don't know. if you guys know, I know I have some subscribers from down under. So if any of you guys know what year, I know it's a Ford Falcon, but if you know the year and the model or any of that stuff, please comment below. But take a look at the detail on this car. Even the antenna on the back, it's so delicate that and it's a static display anyways. The wheels are pretty much log jammed, so it's just going to be for display. I kind of want to put it in the carny case, but it's so delicate and there are so many extra pieces on it that I don't want to risk it getting broken. Even the windshield wipers are separate pieces. You don't ever see that on 1:64 scale diecast. Nobody does that. The best brands don't do that. Tomica Limited Vintage doesn't do that. Auto World does not do that. Even Kyosho, not in this scale do any of them do that. They're always molded into the windshield or into the casting up on the dash part. So these two cars are made by a company called Ace Model Cars, and they are on Facebook, but it's produced by Modelcraft Miniatures, and that's all it really says. It doesn't say where they're based or anything like that. Just to show you guys real quick, this is the box that they come in. It's an acrylic, and I'm sure at some point I'll show them in the box once I get them back in the acrylic. But I wanted to take them out and show them loose in this video, and I want to take a couple of pictures for Instagram, and then after that they'll go back in the box. But anyways, I think Greenlight did a really nice job replicating the Interceptor. I would love to see them come out with this casting right here and replicate that. Or even if they did it, even if they did this car with this tooling, I would even be happy with that. But I mean, just look at the rack on top with the emergency lights, and then you have the little blowhorn there for the siren. You've got the chrome trim around the windshield, the wipers, insert lens headlights, which from this angle are really tough to see. But I mean, it's one of the most detailed 1:64 scale cars I've ever seen in my life. It is just so impressive. Here is the back of the car. It looks so killer. Man, that looks killer. So not a bad little haul. David, I appreciate the trade and the purchase. If I have any more Auto World cars that you need, definitely let me know. And I think on that note, I'm going to wrap up this video and take some pictures for IG. As always, I appreciate the support and the viewership, the views, the viewers, the subscribers, everybody that shares the videos. Thank you. I'm still not monetizing, so you don't have to ever worry about watching ads. When you come to my channel, it's just diecast. I will say, though, that is going to change at some point. I don't know when, but eventually that will change. But for right now, enjoy it while you don't have to worry about all of the stupid ads. So check it out, Street View. You've got the Mercury, Montego, White Lightning. You've got the Mad Max, Ford Falcon Pursuit, I think. Then we have the Mad Max V8 Interceptor. Over here we have the Greenlight version of the V8 Interceptor. Greenlight did such a nice job on that. Over here we have a really nice Toyota Corolla. There is a really nice looking Kenmary Skyline GTR. And to finish it off, we have the Pontiac Trans Am made by Auto World. All right, everybody. Thanks for checking it out. If you're on Instagram, check me out on Instagram. It's the same moniker, Heavy Metal 164. I will get pictures uploaded. And hopefully I'll be back soon with some more awesome diecasts. So stay tuned. And I will holler at the next one.